Meghan Markle and Prince Harry go all-out glam in New York City. The couple totally stunned on the red carpet of the Intrepid Air and Space Museum salute to Freedom Gala in New York City on Wednesday night. That's Meg in a red V-neck Carolina Herrera gown designed for her by creative director Wes Gordon as part of the pre-fall 2022 collection. She completed the look with diamond earrings, a set of bracelets, and matching red pumps. As for Harry, he sported a black tuxedo and donned his service pins from his time in the Royal British Army, as well as a poppy pin on his lapel, a symbol of remembrance for veterans and those who served in the UK. And Meghan, she had a poppy pin on her dress too. The lovebirds walked hand in hand as they made their way into the event, where Harry gave a special presentation.
Meghan, are you proud of your husband?
I'm always proud of him. In addition to paying homage to the men and women who serve our country, the event honored iHeartRadio chairman and CEO Bob Pittman and musician/humanitarian John Bon Jovi, among others. And an eyewitness tells ET that the two were seated at a table with the veterans that the Duke of Sussex was honoring, adding that both he and Meghan were deeply engaged in conversation with the former vets, and while many people tried to gather around them, they were politely told by staff that Harry and Meghan were spending their evening focusing on the service members. According to the eyewitness, Meghan looked on adoringly during Harry's speech, where the 37-year-old credited his own 10 years of military experience for making him, quote, who I am today. Of course, earlier this week, Harry called out the press for how they handled the couple's decision to step down as senior members of the royal family. The two first announced their intention in January 2020 and officially stepped away in the spring of 2021.
We know there were very intensive talks before the actual decision was made by the Queen to essentially suspend their royal titles and to allow them to quit royal duties. But I can't recall ever hearing such personal statements until now. And I think that shows the depth of what has been a family crisis, and the Queen stepping in to take decisive action over what was going to happen with regards to the Sussexes, but also making it very clear that she understood and respected their decision to go and start a new life.
A popular phrase used to describe the move, quote, Megxit, a combo of Meghan's name and the word exit. And Harry, well, he slammed the media's use of the term while sitting on a panel at Wired's Rewired conference.
Maybe people know this, maybe they don't, but the term Megxit was or is a misogynistic term. And it was created by a troll, amplified by royal correspondence, and it grew and grew and grew onto mainstream media, but it began with a troll.
Harry continued, talking about misinformation online and how it can spread.
I learned from a very early age that the incentives of publishing are not necessarily aligned with the incentives of truth.
The prince, who shares a 2-year-old son and a 5-month-old daughter with his wife, went on to reference his mom, Princess Diana, who died in a car accident while being chased by members of the paparazzi in Paris in 1997.
I know the story all too well. I lost my mother to this self-manufactured rabidness, and obviously I'm determined not to lose the mother to my children to the same thing.
Meanwhile, Meghan also spoke out this week as part of the New York Times DealBook Online Summit and opened up about why it's always been important to her to stand up for what she believes in.
My husband has always said, with great privilege comes great responsibility. But even before I had any sort of privilege in my life, when my life and my lifestyle were very, very different, I always just stood up for what was right.